What's up, guys? It's Chad here with Juvies coming to you from my driveway today. In my hand is my Echo PB250LN handheld blower. I'm going to go over with you guys what the problem I'm having is and how I'm going to fix the problem. So stay tuned right after this. First things first, I do have a full tank of gas in there. I don't know if you can see that. What my problem I'm having is it'll start up just fine, it'll run until it gets hot, and then anything past half throttle, it'll pretty much bog itself down. So I'm going to start it up and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Alright, don't know if you heard that or could see that. Got it up to running temperature, and as soon as I get to pass about half throttle and I try to keep squeezing it, it just cuts out. So I'm going to go over the problems I'm having, and I'm going to show you how to fix it. Essentially, I'm going to do a tune-up. So stay tuned, and we're going to go over that and see if it fixes it. Just giving you a little back history on this particular blower. Alright, this blower I had purchased the summer of 2014. I don't know if you can see that manufacture date, July of 2014. I literally have not done a single thing to this besides make sure I put in ethanol-free gas mixture with Echo synthetic oil mixture. Alright, so yeah, it's partly my fault. I definitely probably have to do some maintenance on it. But what I purchased was this Echo branded, essentially a tune-up kit. Okay, this is for many different units. I'm not sure if you can really see this on the back. I'm over here looking at the blowers. The first one is the PB250LN. Okay, so that's what I got here. PB250LN, so this tune-up kit should work specifically for this. So we're going to go over the three things. We're going to change the air filter, change the spark plug, and change the fuel filter. We're going to be using this Echo tune-up kit in a carbureted two-stroke implement like this right here. There's only really going to be three things that could be wrong with this particular thing, unless it's complete like engine failure from running it with no oil, etc. But I always do. You're either going to have an issue with the air coming in, you're going to have an issue with the fuel coming in, or you're going to have an issue with the bang, okay? If any one of these three things is either dirty, clogged, or whatever, it's going to cause this problem. So we're just going to hit all three, just so we can have many more years of running out of this unit. First thing is going to be this air filter. This is the easiest one to do. I don't think it's the air filter, but again, it came in the kit, so we're going to get it replaced. Alright, the air box is right here on the back. It just has a simple wing nut, whatever you want to call these. So you're just going to undo that. Alright, get that out of the way. Alright. The filter, in my opinion, not very dirty, okay? So like I said, I don't think that is going to be the problem. While I am here, I'm just going to give a little spray of carb cleaner in there. Let that sit while we are working on the rest of the unit, because again, it does have a carburetor, okay? So we're going to put this in there the way that it came, and we're going to reinstall the cover. Alright, one thing out of the way. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to tackle the fuel filter. So I'm going to turn off the camera, we're going to reposition and get that done. I do want to apologize in advance. It seems like every time I try to record anything, the neighbors' dogs are barking or they're mowing their grass, etc. And since in North Carolina right now, it is June the 1st, it is 92 degrees out there with high humidity. So I'm doing it here in my garage. All right, again, next thing we have here is going to be the fuel filter. This is the new one out of the kit. The fuel filter pretty much lives at the bottom of the fuel tank, okay? I could not locate my latex gloves. I do recommend using some sort of gloves to do this project, but I do have some towels just so I try to, you know, this tank is full, so I'm definitely gonna get gas on my hands anyways. So what you're gonna do is take out the fuel cap. All right, you're not gonna be able to get the fuel filter out with this, so you literally are gonna have to force it out. So just pull it, all right? This thing is going to have to flex to get out, so set that aside. Alright, we're going to have to find a pencil or something with a hook on it. And I will get back to you. I didn't really have a certain tool specifically for this. I tried a pencil. The pencil, let's say, just say didn't work. Alright, what I found that worked is just a normal tent stake. I like to camp, so I have a lot of tent stakes laying around. Has enough of a nice little hook on the end, just pull it right out. Alright, so the fuel filter, okay, is on the end of the black tube. There's 3 tubes that go down into there, okay, so it's just one of the black tubes. I don't know if you can see this or not, but this is the old one and this is the new one. As you can see, one looks a lot dirtier than the other one, okay, and then try not to break the tubing. That's going to be difficult unless you have some sort of a spanner tool, which I do not at the moment. Okay, pull this off. All right, make sure you do not lose a little crimp on here. All right, so again, the Echo replacement unit actually looks a little bit different. As you can see, it has like a metal piece that holds the actual paper filter on. The Echo factory replacement one does not, but it does have the same connector on the end. Alright, again, make sure this little snap ring here gets back on the tube. Don't forget it, because I don't think it's going to hold. Alright, slide that back on. Okay, make sure you get the little snap ring to go back on as well. Okay, there you go. You have it all. It's back on. Hopefully you can see that. And you just pop that thing back down in there. Try not to get it all tangled up. The thing has to go back to where it kind of was, which is at the very bottom of the tank. Alright. So again, this tent stake, actually, it's a great tool for this job. Alright, don't forget to reinsert the gas cap. You'd have to flex this a little bit just to get it down in there. Okay, got that. Alright, so that's number 2 of 3. We're going on maybe 10 minutes of actual work here. So let's go on to the spark plug. Third step is we are going to be replacing the spark plug. Alright, so let's get the spark plug out of the kit. According to the box, it is pre-gapped for all those particular units. So I'm not going to check the gap. It does look appropriate to me. Of course, I'm not a professional. I'm just a homeowner and I love my Echo. So first things first, pull the spark plug wire. Alright, kind of get that out of the way. Alright, next thing, we're going to have to remove the spark plug. Now, there's definitely some spark plug wrenches you can use. I have a bunch of just Harbor Freight sockets. Okay, this kit right here I have, it has all the sizes. Alright, the one I'm going to be using is a 19mm deep socket, which kind of looks like this. I'm not really a big fan of all the different colors, but for the price I paid for all this, you can get hardly anything from name brand. So, Obviously this is deep dish socket. It has more than enough to get to the actual spark plug. So, alright. Now if you already had run the unit, got it warm, the test before, the spark plug is probably going to be a little bit on the hot side, so just be careful. Alright. This might be a part of the culprit too, okay? I don't know if you can see that. There we go. This thing looks pretty fouled and pretty dirty. Again, here's a side-by-side comparison to the new one. So maybe this is the problem. So let's hope so. Alright, take your new spark plug, and you can put some spark plug anti-seize on there if you want. It is completely up to you. I'm probably going to go back and do it, but I just want to test to see if this is the problem or there is indeed another problem. Okay, so snug it down, not too much, just enough to, you know. There we go. That looks good. Alright, got that. Reinstall the spark plug wire. Alright, so recapping. Change the air filter. Change the fuel filter down in the tank. Change the spark plug. If this does not fix the problem, it is either going to be a carburetor adjustment issue or it's going to be something actually wrong with the piston. I hope not, but we'll go from here. I'll start it up and see what we got. Alright, we're back out here in the sun. I'm going to start this thing up. Again, it's already been warm because I've been running it. So here we go. Alright, so start it right up. Alright, I don't know if you guys could tell that or not. Sorry for the angle on this camera here. Probably not the best for talking. But after doing the air filter, the fuel filter, and the spark plug, I have alleviated my problem. I actually ran it for about 10 minutes just to make sure before I recorded that section, so I already knew it was going to work. There are multiple videos on YouTube I had watched before making mine, because I just wanted to put this out there that some other videos are just showing you that they just go straight to adjusting the carburetor, okay? The only reason you should adjust the carburetor is if you already had gone through the steps I just performed. If you have to adjust the carburetor, it's because either A, it's not getting enough air, it's not getting enough fuel. Those are the only two reasons. So I replaced the fuel filter and I replaced the air filter. And obviously for an added bonus, I just put in a new spark plug anyway. It needed it. It was from 2014. So if you guys like what I did, please like and subscribe to the channel. Leave me some comments if you think I did it wrong. Or if you have any other questions, please like and subscribe to the channel. And as always, have a great summer.